It is Jay Jackson into the game.
Home run, Trayvon Robinson straight away.
Brandon Hyde went right at Jose Trevino.
Yeah! They squabbling out there now. Yeah!
Yo, welcome back to the Brushback Podcast, the first one of 2025. Yeah, I said your boy Smiley J here, chilling, living life. We got T-Rob down there, over there to the side. I don't know where he's going to be at because I'm on an iPad this time instead of my laptop. But Happy New Year to the people. We love you.
Yes,
Thank
Happy
you.
New
Thanks
Year.
for kicking it with us for a whole year and a half. We've been doing this for a minute now. People have said they like the podcast and appreciate our
I
wisdom,
love it.
so I thank them for
I
that.
love
T,
it.
got anything for the people before we start running into this episode a little bit?
Yeah, man. New year, new beginnings, man. New goals, new energy, new vibe, bro. New all that, bro. New diet, new everything, dog. I'm excited, man. I'm excited for it, dog.
Hey, I'm keeping the same vibes. It's still happy, positive vibes over here. We're just gonna try to make them bigger, better, more blessings, more positivity, more smiles, more smiley J's
Absolutely.
across the country for
Absolutely.
everybody. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying?
Yep.
9 innings to your best life, hitting stores, hoping to start a community, people just, living, loving, becoming the best versions of themselves, happiest versions of themselves, doing big things in 2025. More success to everybody that watches this, that listens to it, that's read the book, that's taken in anything from us. I hope we give you positive vibes going forward as well. Looking forward to this year and what's going to happen next. I actually just put a tweet out because I found some information out about, one of the old teams that I was hoping that I would hear some news from that would show me some love. Said they had absolutely no interest in the kid. So, you know what I mean? I can actually talk about it on the podcast. I can't put it in the tweets because I know more people read the tweets than listen to the podcast. But
Yeah.
if you listen to the podcast, you'll get the real in-depth stuff. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's how the new year started off a little bit. But it's like I said in the tweet, there's no disrespect. I mean, it's a
Yeah.
business. Like I said, we've said it before on here. They got to do what they feel is best for the team. I feel like I'm probably better for that team than a lot of people.
Yeah.
But so they got to do what they got to do. So all
Yeah.
love, respect. They missed out again. They missed out on a lot of big free agents too. So they might be in their feelings a little bit too. No disrespect to them, but they might be in their feelings a little bit too. I mean,
Hey,
I can
it's a
help
little
that.
slow right now. You never know what's gonna happen, Jay. You never know what's gonna happen, bro. Shit, they
Bro,
might change their mind in the next week. You know what I'm saying?
hey, when you tell me you have no interest in me, that hurts a little bit more than just being like, hey, we got some other options that we're gonna explore before you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
I
those
hear
kind
you.
of
I feel you.
that transitions a little differently. You know what I mean? So hey, all respect. And like I said, look, there's a reason they've missed out on these couple big free agents that they've been trying to get from their rivals to undermarket
Yeah.
teams that nobody thought was going to get them in the first place.
Facts.
There's reason these things happen. It's
Facts, bro.
because the players talk. We tell people where you want to go, how the front office is, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. People don't understand that, and you keep not wanting to do right by certain players or do certain things. Other players take note of these things. I'm just not
Absolutely.
gonna say like I still love that organization for everything they've done for me and everything else, but I'm not gonna say you guys did everything right by me.
Yeah.
There's some disconnect
That's a
there, here
business.
and there. It's a business.
It's
Completely.
a funky business. You know what I'm saying? But what I really think the team should like take a little bit of consideration is like, bro, who want to be here?
Yes, they never
You know what I'm
do.
saying? Like, who want to be here? What ex players that I have that actually made a home? You know what I'm saying? Toronto a home to, or Milwaukee, or Pittsburgh, or whoever team is out there. Like, I think teams should instead of trying to take advantage so much on the economical standpoint. I get it, but
100%.
the object of the game is score more runs. You know what I'm saying? So it has to revert back to winning. But you also want to have a good clubhouse. You want to have those checkpoints. Like, hey, this guy was a good guy. This guy did love what we had going on over here. I think they should, try to adapt that type of mentality just a little bit, bro. Because there's just a lot of players that want to play in certain places, but that place over there, offer a little bit more money. Then obviously economics take over, but. You want to have guys that want to be there, bro.
Yeah, or like you said, economics take over, or like you said, a team's like, hey, there's no interest, and then you become a fallback plan later. And it's like, I wanted to be there, but you didn't want me there.
Yeah.
The people might want me there, but like you said, it's a business, it's a respect thing. I understand it completely, but I mean, even in my situation where I've been saying on this whole time, do I feel like with how I played last year, my resume, my career, that like, should I get like a minimum deal or something like that? Yeah, I don't see that not being a thing because like I'm looking at some of these deals guys are getting right now still, and I'm like, you're talking about these dudes' injuries and how they've had bad years leading up where I was playing through an injury, et cetera, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
But like you said, like in a situation like me where I'm like, hey, I'll take a minor league deal and try to get my way back up there one more time, blah, blah. But you're not going to say you have interest in somebody like me that's got 17 years going into this thing, that's still playing competitive ball, that can help teach these young guys and do
Yeah,
the
bro.
right
Yeah.
things. But like, and I did well when I was with these certain places. You know what I mean? I was there and I did well and I helped. But now you're
Yeah.
going to say there's no interest and I was helping then, like I can't help now. Like for me, that's kind of what rubs me the wrong way a little bit is because when I don't do anything wrong to you, I don't treat you wrong, blah, blah. And I understand it's a business, but like, I'm like, hey, like I like the people here like me. I've never done anything to upset that balance between us, the people, or myself, but like there's
Yeah.
nothing. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It kind of feels like
Yeah.
when I came back from Japan the first time after literally having a year with a sub 2 ERA, then a 2 ERA, and then playing again a year where I was hurt for half the year and still having a sub 3 with like a 2.5 ERA or somewhere in that. But
Yeah.
then not hearing nothing from nobody. But you
Yeah.
see guys from Japan going over there with worse numbers and having worse years, not being a championship ball player over there, and they get all the love in the world when they come over here signing big league deals, blah blah. I mean, my first year I came back from Japan after that, after those great years I had, I didn't sign till February, bruh.
Yeah.
I
I
literally
do
signed in
remember that.
February.
Yeah, it was a late signing. Yeah, you
I
rolled right
signed,
into spring training.
bruh. I was in Japan, and they told me I needed to be there to be ready for spring training for opening day of spring training. And I signed on like a Saturday or a Sunday and got the deal done like a Saturday or Sunday. And I had to be there by Wednesday. So I had to fly halfway across the world in like 3 days. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So I
that's a
was still
lot,
in
bro.
Japan because that's right when my other son in Japan was born. So, but they don't think about that. And that's why I said when this autobiography does come out and I start making these waves, like people are going to be real upset. And I haven't done that yet. And I'm not trying to upset the balance, but when things like this keep happening, honestly, it makes me want to go ahead and be like, you know what? Like,
Yeah, yeah. I mean, hey, the thing is that you're human too. You have those feelings, you have those thoughts, you have those intuitions, all that stuff, just like them. But I really think, Jay, that there's a lot of other things that play into that signability or the interest or whatever. It's like, no, don't just look at the money aspect or don't look at the age. Like, look at the other stuff. Like, he does have the experience professionally in a high on a high stage. Um, he is a good clubhouse guy. He wants to be around. He involves himself in a lot of the community programs or wherever the case might be. He's not afraid to talk. He's not afraid to talk on camera. He talks professionally. Like, it's a lot of other things because I mean you get these guys. You'll hand out $100 million, and this guy might be a total dick. Like, you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
and not
Bad
want to
mouthing the
talk to
team,
nobody, not want to
not
talk
want
to
to talk to
nobody,
nobody.
doesn't do
Stay,
nobody.
yeah, bro. So I think they gotta go ahead and give some guys some little bit more leadway, because we are humans too, and I really feel that there's a lot of other aspects that plays into molding a baseball player, bro. A
It's
consistent
not,
baseball player, and then a longevity, bro.
it's not even just building a baseball player, but it's building that culture of the team and the
Yes,
organization.
yes,
And again,
yes.
some of these teams that need better clubhouse guys or need guys that not just saying this team I'm talking about is one because they have a lot of good clubhouse guys. And like I said, I love everybody there. But you look at a lot of these teams that do struggle, it's because they're not bringing the clubhouse guys in to build the culture
Yep.
that you need to build. It's not just building a baseball player, which is that where it ultimately starts in building a culture, but that culture starts from the front office to help mold these baseball players too. And so, like you said, like if you're not building the culture and you're bringing in these guys that are building these guys that you want to have as just like players to like try to get the revenue up, and it's not molding them to build a culture. Fan bases go off cultures. You see that in football more than anywhere else. You don't see it in basketball, you don't see it in baseball, but you see it in football more than anywhere because you hear about these fan bases on each team, right? And how these cultures have built these fan bases. Like you hear about the Philadelphia Eagles fan bases, the Buffalo Bills fan bases.
Crazy, bro.
You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Cowboys.
You got the
Yeah.
Cowboys, you got the 49ers, you have the Raiders, no matter where, like you hear about these cultures, but like those start with the guys that were there to build those cultures. And that was because of the coaches in the front offices that you've put in place. And like I said, and I've said it before, that you have people running things that don't have the right culture necessarily, or they're not asking the people that have the culture to help them build what they're truly trying to do. They're literally just relying on
Facts.
themselves, and they've never played the game of baseball, half of them,
Yeah,
especially at a high
they don't know
level.
what they don't know that intuition. They don't know that
Yeah,
feeling. They don't know what it's like. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong on them. Like if the shoe don't fit, the shoe don't fit. It's cool. There's a closet over there. Right? It got something else that you can put something on that has more input in the game. But sometimes we have to go back to the foundation, bro. The foundation's clubhouse guys are gonna give 110%. Longevity, experience, all that stuff, bro.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. And I mean, you see, like I said, we'll get off my soapbox and shit for a minute. We'll stop talking about this. I don't want the new year to start off people think I'm feeling
Nah, you
negative or
good,
something like
man.
that. But you know what I'm saying? Like I said, that's why I wrote the book in the first place, because the mindset to go through these things and still want to play, still want to hear these things, hear this rejection over and over again, know that you're trying to do the right thing. That's where the mindset comes in. It's like, hey, you guys are still going to see me in the big league somewhere probably this year, and that's the goal. And if I come back there, I'm taxing that ass.
See, that's the mindset you gotta have, bro. You gotta have that mindset, man. What molds a person is adversity, betrayal, or all the other stuff that makes us question our existence. Nah, bro. You keep going by any means, dog. That's it, man.
But yeah, but to recap what happened in 2024 in MLB, congratulations again to the LA Dodgers.
Yeah.
Congratulations to the big boys over there, and then
Yeah,
them
man.
obviously reinforcing that team once again in the offseason, doing crazy nonsense, doing Dodger stuff, of course. But
Yeah,
congrats
bro.
to them. We're just recapping a little bit of what happened in 2024. What else happened?
The
Phillies.
Yankees got to congratulations to the Yankees too. They put on a good display. They made to the World Series. They were just the Dodgers firepower just got them. But I tell you what, they loaded up,
They
bro.
did. This offseason, the Dodgers have made, I mean, the Yankees have made a lot of moves that I think without them signing Juan Soto, I think them not signing Juan Soto actually ended up being better for them.
Yes, bro. Good job,
Honestly, I
Cash.
think, yes,
That's a good
Cash.
move, Cash. Good shit. Good stuff, man. That's
I didn't
great.
think he was going to do it. I didn't think he was going to do it, but they pulled it off. So congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations, obviously, to the New York Mets on,
On
again,
signing a good
trying
player.
to look for signing Soto and Stearns being Stearns and figuring out how to get what he needs to get done to again build playoff teams. That man builds playoff teams wherever he goes. So I'm interested to see how the Mets do. But that NL East is tough because you saw the Phillies go out and get Romano and Kepler, two big pieces that are going to help because the Phillies like lone aspect that I think they were struggling in a little bit last year was their bullpen. So you get a lockdown closer, especially if he's healthy. And then you have the Braves just being the Braves. Like Acuna's coming back. That's going to be a dogfight in the NL East. You see the NL West being the NL West. I think the Padres are going to make some moves. We have, again, this rolls into the 2025. We have a special guest coming on one of these episodes soon that is a Padres fanatic.
Yes, he
And we
is.
have a discussion about,
Everywhere, dog.
and so we're going to have a discussion with him about what the Padres need to do to keep being competitive in the NL West. But then you see the Diamondbacks go ahead and sign Corbin
Yes.
Burns.
Yes, bro.
Big ups to the Diamondbacks sneaking him in there.
Mm-hmm.
So you got that happening. Rocky still are being the Rockies. So the NL West is the NL West. The NL Central is going to be a dogfight, it seems like, as well. You've got some of the teams making moves. The Brewers are going to be the Brewers. Like always, they're always at the top. Cubs are making some small moves here and there.
They
You
made some
have the
trades
Cardinals.
or whatnot.
Yeah,
You
you
know.
have the Cardinals. You got the Cardinals trying to rebuild or make some trades. They're trying to get rid of Arenado. Goldsmith's gone as well, but they've got a young core. They're going to be interesting to see what happens there as well. Pirates making some. They're they're lulling around back there, but I feel like Charrington's going to do something soon to try to get some
Mm-hmm.
activity over there. And then what we say, the AL Central, not a lot of movement there right now. Twins, Tigers,
Hey,
all the
now
little
that
markets. It's all the small market teams. They're going to try to wait it out like they always do till January,
mm-hmm,
February, hoping that
mm-hmm,
these guys' prices go down and they can get them for a
mm-hmm.
bargain, have them have a rebound year, and then they can ship them out and get some capital from them, obviously. So that's what they're
Yeah.
waiting on in the AL Central right now. And then again, the AL East has been making some moves. Red Sox, hot. Yankees, hot. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
out
Red Sox
here.
went and got a Aroldis Chapman. The Orioles. They got that firepower too. They're always going to
Well,
be. Lately, they're just going to be a good team to contend.
they're
Other,
they're a great team. To
yeah,
contend with, just because they have a younger core. But I was just going to say the Orioles haven't made moves yet either because I think they're in the same boat as the AL Central teams. They need to make a splash. They wanted to get Burns back, didn't get him, so now I think they're looking at Flaherty. But
mm-hmm,
like you said, like the Red Sox, they didn't only get Chapman; they got Walker Bueller. They
mm-hmm,
traded
mm-hmm.
for Garrett Crochet. Like that staff is getting deeper and deeper by the moment.
Yeah,
And you saw how they were hitting last year anyway. I mean, they obviously had to keep up with the Yankees, but I'll let you finish your thought
yeah,
on the AL East, on the
yeah. I
Orioles,
think.
and whoever the hell else is over there. Who else is over? Oh, the Blue
Uh,
Jays. Blue Jays haven't done anything yet, so we're not going to say
yeah, they
anything
haven't
about
done
them. Like
anything
the
yet. But I was just trying to look at some minor league system rankings. Guess who's at the top, bro?
Orioles.
Like, not well, yeah. Past couple of years, but those teams that finish at the bottom of the pack, what I'm saying, now they're like retooling their team. So now you got Chicago that's in there in the top. You got Seattle that's in there in the top. Seattle's loaded, bro. They're gonna have some heat coming back.
They always do.
The
Phil's been
next
good
few
the past
years,
couple of years.
but yeah, but they need to put that together, man. But nah, the AL East, man. It's always going to be that core three, bro. You got the Yankees, you got Boston, but it's a tough division, man. You've been there, you know what it is, bro. It's going to be a tough division. I think this year they're probably going to have at least two come out of there, at least two
No,
teams,
100%. Yeah, they'll
fighting for the
have two.
playoffs. Yeah, for sure.
They'll have two. They'll have two, possibly three. I think that AL Central team, the third AL Central team that got in last
Mm-hmm.
year, won't
Mm-hmm.
be there this year. So
Yeah.
I think that the AL East will bounce back like they normally do and have three teams in
Mm-hmm.
there. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see. We're not going to make our way too early World Series predictions yet. We're going to save that for spring training. I'm not making no New
Yeah.
Year's predictions. I'm enjoying running from the old year into the new year and celebrating all the successes that I had last year coming
Yeah.
into this year and waiting to see what's next and just preparing for that. I don't want to make any predictions. I'm waiting to see what other moves these teams
Mm-hmm.
make because spring training, you're going to have basically kind of your team that you're going to have. So I'll wait till the first couple days of spring training to make my way too early predictions. But
Yeah.
again, to everybody out there, Happy New Year.
Yeah. Happy New
We can
Year.
talk about what do you think about this football? What's going on in football? Saquon news update.
Sidey peas.
Sidey.
Bro,
Saquon saying that he's going to sit out the last game and not break the record.
I get it though. I get it. Because remember, so they want. He's looking at the bigger picture. I get it, bro. He's not the first guy that did it. Wata. Wata. So I get it, man. I get it that he wants to sit out. He has his bigger picture is winning the Super Bowl, and I get it, bro. It's gonna be a fight for them because there's a lot of good teams that's
Yeah,
lining up against him. Uh, but he still got 3 more years on that contract. Can he do it again? I think he can do it again if they retain
that O
that
line,
offensive line.
that O line's
He
nice.
can get it for sure. He could probably get it in like week 15 if they can retain that
If
team.
he and I was also saying, I think if he gets it in like 16 weeks, like they did
Mm-hmm.
back in the day, or 15, like Eric Dixon did, or whatever, then
Mm-hmm.
nobody's gonna say anything either, right? Like
Yeah.
Eric Dixon's big thing this year was, I'm a big fan of Saquon, but I don't want to see him get the record. Like, you know what I mean?
Of
Like,
course, you don't want to burn. But how long you had the
yeah,
record, Ed?
but it's
Rec-
not even that. But he's like, oh, because he's got another game, and then you go look back, he had an extra game on the one before
yeah,
that. So it's like,
yeah.
and like you look at the amount of carries each of these guys got too, though. Like Saquon didn't even get as many carries either. So if you imagine him he got the same amount of carries too in the same amount of
Mm-hmm.
time. You never know as well. So it's at some point
Different game.
no, but I mean I feel it. Like if you have a record, you should want to pass the torch, and you should want somebody to be better than you
Mm-hmm.
anyway.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
I understand obviously wanting to keep that torch because it gives you something, gives you some validation of what you were
Mm-hmm.
doing, right? It gives you
Yeah,
some like, hey, I was this good. Like
yeah,
ultimately, when we're done playing, nobody's gonna realize how good we were.
yeah,
Nobody's gonna fucking think about that except for the people
mm-hmm.
closest to it realistically, unless you're
Yeah. They
one of
shared
the
the
people
field
in
with
the
us. Yep.
yeah, and that's I'd rather have them be like, yo, like, bro, you used the ball back in the day, rather than these people, the Hall of Fame people. There, but did you see
Yeah.
another sidey? Did you see the dude? Did you see the dude's Hall of Fame ballot or whatever it was? Like
What
John
this?
Maurice, it was
No,
John
no, no, no,
Maurice
no.
or Rusty
Let me
or
see.
whatever the hell his name was, bruh. This he had put Ian Kinsler in there over like Bobby Abreu and a whole bunch of other people. Man.
What? Really?
He put like he posted this Hall of Fame ballot. I think it's
Hold on. Let
all.
me. All right. I just clicked on it right now, bro. Let me look at this, bro.
Look at his
Because
Hall
I
of
did.
Fame ballot.
Well, no, they're putting it in a video. I don't want to do a video. He's gonna talk. We're talking right now. Let me look at this list. Don't get me wrong, man. Them are hello players, man. But Bobby went 30
Bruh,
30 a couple times, bro, in his career, man. There's a lot of good guys on that team, bro. I mean, on that ballot.
but that's what I'm saying. Look at who he picked on there though. Like this dude even said, like this is one of the most confusing Hall of Fame ballots I've ever seen in my life. This man picked Carlos Beltran, Mark Burley, Andrew Jones, Ian Kinsler, Brian McCann, Jimmy Rollins, CC Sabathia, Ichiro, and Billy Wagner.
Well, we all know Ichi's gonna be in their first ballot anyway.
He
So
didn't pick
he,
Felix Hernandez. He didn't pick Andy Pettit. He didn't pick Manny. Obviously, I understand why he didn't for that. He didn't pick
mm-hmm.
Fernando Rodriguez. He didn't pick who is this Omar Vizquel. He put Ian Kinsler even over Troy Tulowitzki and Omar Vizquel and David Wright.
Then Omar had like fucking 10 Gold Gloves or something like that.
He didn't pick Carlos Gonzalez or Curtis Granderson either, or Torrey Hunter. And as a catcher, he picked Brian McCann over Russell Martin.
11-time Gold Glove Omar, 272, 45 game WAR.
Bro. They put like a
Yeah.
comparison. They put a comparison between like Bobby Abreu and Ian Kinsler's stats or whatever, and Bobby Abreu
Mm.
waxed him in every single one.
Bobby was, bro. That's the one
Bobby was
thing too.
nice.
Bobby bounced around at the end of his career. He started bouncing around. People don't realize he was in the home run derby, bro. He was with Philly. Like
Hey,
I remember.
he used to be right
Yeah,
there.
bro. You played with him too. We played with him in
I played
Venezuela.
against.
I played with him in Venezuela.
I played against. I think I played against him maybe, or he wasn't there that year. I can't remember. But I played again. People don't understand. By this point of time in our careers, we've played with so many people we don't even realize who we've played
Oh,
with.
I know, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like everybody got to give grace to like where they've been and how, bro. It was some dogs. We came up, bro. You played with Ramon Ortiz, like, bro. What?
Ramon Ortiz was a goon too, bro.
Dog,
Hey, that was my
nasty, bro.
dog, bro. That was my dog.
Bro,
Ramon was tight. I fucks with Ramon.
bro.
That was a good dude. That's what people don't realize. Like the guys we played with were like true baseball
Mm-hmm.
guys back in the day, more than like I said. And that's no disrespect to the guys coming up. And that's why I said like I
I
don't
was just
know
thinking about the
if I would want to.
storytelling. They'll change. They'll change.
But that's what
The
I'm saying. It's not.
storytelling will be good.
But they don't have the storytelling because they're not bringing the guys in that can tell the story.
Mm-hmm.
The front
Mm-hmm.
offices are bringing in analytics guys and guys that coached in high school and college
Mm-hmm.
or played in high school or college instead of bringing in
That's
guys
not.
that played in the pros. Because like,
Yeah,
oh,
bro. Not
we
the same, bro.
we graduated with this certificate from Driveline, or we did these analytics, or
Yeah,
we're really good at this. Like
yeah.
y'all are
You just
building,
created a system
and this is
to make
I'm
yourself
not.
valuable.
You're building more of you in just an athletic version instead of just
Mm.
building the athletes that are meant to be playing the game and know the game.
Absolutely, absolutely. You're
Like you're
right.
bringing more of
Correct.
you in instead of like the baseball guys that need to be in there for
I
baseball
need to be in
purposes.
the game. Yep.
But it is what it is.
Yep.
Okay. we're getting back on stuff we don't need to be getting on this podcast right now. Because again, I'm trying to get a job right now, man.
Nah, bro, you're good. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. Don't worry about it, bro. You're going to get it, bro. You're gonna get it. It's just a little slow right now.
I'm not even worried about it, but like, because I got asked the question in the interview I just did. Um, how did the mindset and how did me being able to write the book last year kind of influence like the book or whatever? You know what I'm saying? How did me going like playing last year influence like the stories and all that stuff? I was like, it's actually funny because the amount of bull crap I was going through last year, the book was perfect for it because I was actually living the book. I was telling people how to get through this and try to keep a positive mindset with everything that was going on. Because like I said, people don't truly understand how much random, for a little bit, because we would talk before the episodes and after about how much crazy stuff was going on, but people don't really realize how much the team was really trying to be like, kind of screw me over in a certain way.
Yeah, it's a lot of other things, bro.
And that's mostly business. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, and it goes back to the no interest from teams that need my help anyway. Not just my help as in me personally, but my position. Like, you're lacking in the position that I play, and you're telling me there's no interest.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy,
right? But it's a business move somehow. I don't know, whatever. But like again, that's what I'm saying. So I was living the book as I was writing the book. So like people don't understand. Like that book is realistically like me.
Yeah, it was in live. It was live, bro.
Yeah, it was live.
It was like an IG live.
Well, who's that dude? Live action.
Right now, bro. Yeah, a long time ago. Hey, we got some good ones coming up, bro. But yeah, man, definitely, it's definitely gonna be a good year, man. A good year for everybody, man. I just want everybody to just go out there and, especially all the young players, and just be the best you can be, man, and
enjoy it. Enjoy each day that you have, that you wake up to be able to do whatever you're doing, first of all. And if you're an athlete, enjoy the hell out of that, because every day that you have an opportunity to go do that, go do it. Enjoy it. Embrace it. Third of all, if you're a baseball player, this is one of the toughest games in the world. So if you're able to go do this and enjoy it at a high level, or even at a medium level, middle school baseball, high school, college, wherever you're playing at, every day you get a chance to go out there and be on that field and touch that grass. Enjoy it. 2025 is going to be a year about enjoyment, peace, love, happiness, smiles, all that good shit to make sure that you're living the right way and having fun and being the best version of you. So this is a shout out to all the people for 2025 once again, for your boy Smiley J. T, you got anything for the people before we log this thing off?
I got one thing. I'm gonna just leave this little quote, but I mean, this kind of hit me a little bit because I had a 20-hour drive yesterday, bro. Dallas all the way to VA, crazy, bro. But people make their mistakes when they stumble uphill.
Big fact.
Keep going, bro. Keep going.
Yeah, you gotta keep striving for greatness. Everybody, we love you, from our podcast to you, from T-Rob.
Yes, sir.
Your boy Smiley J. Always, it's in Smiles We Trust. But this is your boys on the Brushback Podcast saying we love you. Thank you. Happy 2025 to you all.
Yes,
Happy New Year once again.
Yeah.
Peace.